Imagine working on your farm, expecting nothing more than another routine day, and suddenly uncovering a treasure that dates back over 65 million years. This is the incredible story of a farmer whose ordinary task led to an extraordinary discovery. Welcome to ZapTales. If you love stories of astonishing finds, historical mysteries, and life-changing moments, subscribe for more amazing tales. Let's dive into this jaw-dropping discovery. A routine day on the farm. In rural Montana, known for its wide-open plains and rich geological history, a farmer named Paul Miller was tending his land in early spring. Paul had owned the farm for decades, a property passed down through generations, and had always believed his fields contained nothing more than fertile soil and rocks. On that particular day, Paul was clearing a section of his field to prepare for planting. Armed with a shovel and his trusty tractor, he aimed to remove large stones that could hinder his work. Among the usual debris, Paul noticed something unusual, a cluster of oddly shaped, spherical objects partially buried in the ground. They weren't like the usual rocks he'd encountered. These were smooth, slightly elongated, and had a strange texture that made him pause. Intrigued, Paul dug further, uncovering more of the strange objects. Little did he know he had just unearthed the relic from the distant past. Paul examined the objects closely, noting their unusual size, about the size of a cantaloupe, and their hardened, shell-like texture. His curiosity piqued. He decided to set aside his farming duties and contact a local geologist at a nearby university, Dr. Emily Harper. A paleontologist specializing in prehistoric fossils responded to Paul's call. Skeptical at first, she drove out to the farm to assess the situation. Upon arrival, Dr. Harper's skepticism turned into astonishment. The objects were clearly not ordinary stones. They bore distinct characteristics of fossilized eggs. "Paul," she said, her voice tinged with excitement, "you might have stumbled upon fossilized dinosaur eggs. This could be a monumental discovery." The excavation begins. Dr. Harper immediately contacted her team, and within days, Paul's quiet farm became a hub of scientific activity. A team of paleontologists arrived with excavation tools, carefully unearthing the cluster of eggs. To their amazement, they uncovered a total of 13 fossilized eggs, all remarkably well preserved. Preliminary analysis suggested the eggs belonged to a species of herbivorous dinosaurs known as hadrosaurs, or duck-billed dinosaurs. These creatures roamed North America during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 70 to 80 million years ago. While fossilized dinosaur eggs have been discovered in other parts of the world, such as China and Mongolia, they are far rarer in the United States. The Montana discovery was particularly exciting because of the pristine condition of the eggs and their unique clustering. The scientists speculated that the eggs were part of a nest buried and fossilized under sediment millions of years ago. The surrounding area provided additional clues, including plant fossils and traces of ancient riverbeds, suggesting the site was once a lush environment ideal for nesting. Paul's role in the discovery. Throughout the process, Paul remained deeply involved, learning about paleontology and assisting the team. The discovery brought a wave of attention to his farm, with journalists, scientists, and even curious locals flocking to see the site. Despite the newfound fame, Paul remained humble. "I'm just a farmer," he said in interviews. "I never imagined something this ancient and significant could be hiding right under my fields." Once excavated, the fossilized eggs were transported to the university for detailed analysis. Using advanced imaging techniques, scientists examined the eggs' interiors, revealing faint outlines of embryonic bones. This provided invaluable insights into dinosaur development and behavior. The eggs were eventually displayed in a museum, accompanied by detailed exhibits about their discovery and significance. Paul was invited to the grand unveiling, where he was honored for his contribution to science. Impact on the scientific community. The discovery sparked renewed interest in paleontology within the United States, particularly in the rich fossil beds of Montana. It also reignited public fascination with dinosaurs, inspiring documentaries, articles, and even educational programs for children. Paul's farm became a symbol of how incredible finds can emerge from the most ordinary places, reminding everyone of the hidden wonders our planet holds. How did the eggs remain so well preserved? Scientists theorize that a sudden natural event, such as a mudslide or flooding, rapidly buried the nest, protecting it from scavengers and environmental damage. Over millions of years, the sediment hardened into rock, encapsulating the eggs and preserving them as fossils. Some wondered whether more treasures lay hidden in Paul's fields. The farmer himself joked, "I wouldn't be surprised if I find a T-Rex next." For Paul, the discovery was life-changing. Not only did it bring him recognition, but it also inspired a sense of curiosity and wonder in his local community. Schools organized field trips to the excavation site, and children dreamed of becoming paleontologists. As for the eggs, their story continues to captivate audiences, reminding us of the awe-inspiring history that lies beneath our feet. Would you have ever imagined such a find in an ordinary field? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love stories of discovery, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Until next time, keep your eyes open, you never know what hidden treasures await.